Bye. I'll miss you, man. Hey, you're on. Hey, quick. Yo.
You're coming, don't worry.
Zero looks. I mean, she shoots in duck. You tried it anytime?
Yeah.
How good is it?
It's good enough, believe me.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أم لم ينبأ بما في صحف موسى وإبراهيم الذي وفى ألا تزر وازرة وزر أخرى وأن ليس للإنسان إلا ما سعى وأن سعيه سوف يحصى صدق الله العظيم.
Most merciful. Or, is he not informed with what is in the pages of Moses and of Abraham, who fulfilled all that what farewell content, farewell the plumed troop and the big wars, that makes ambition virtue. Oh, farewell. Farewell the neighing steed and the shrill drum, the ear-piercing life, the royal banner and clamor's counterfeit. Farewell, Othello's occupation's gone. So said Shakespeare. Welcome, respected principal, vice principal, director of studies, the registrar, teachers in charge, teachers, fellow mates, and of course, our near and dear 12th graders, to whom we bid farewell. Adios. As a custom, we, the students of 11th, are hosting this farewell to entertain our seniors before their all-important board exams, after which they cease to be under IES Dammam's atmosphere and face the world, which of course will be challenging, no doubt. They have guided us well, and now they give us a responsibility and opportunity to guide our juniors. This parting is not a pleasant one, but we hope that the program lined up especially for you will linger in your minds forever. So for the time being, enjoy. Now, I call upon Imran to take care of the rest of the proceedings. Thank you.
Good morning, respected principal, vice principal, director of studies, the registrar, teachers in charge, teachers, and dear 12th graders. To bid adieu to one's alma mater that has molded one's personality, character, and one's very self is a heart-rendering task. Some of the boys of the present batch have been a part of this institution since kindergarten. Secure and protected you were from the harsh realities of life in the warm confines of this mammoth institution. I can imagine what thoughts are racing through the minds of each one of my seniors. Forthcoming exam tension, excitement of venturing out on your own in new fields. You might be even skeptical and apprehensive of the future, yet filled with a new zeal and enthusiasm to meet any challenge headlong. Today, we the juniors have gathered here to make the 10th of February 1999 a memorable event to remain forever etched in the minds of each one of you in the years to come. To begin with the day's proceedings, may I now have the principal, Mr. Mohammad Anwar, to address the gathering.
Guests of this morning, the students of class 12, hosts of class 11, worthy members of the staff, and my very dear students. It's an important day in the lives of the class 12 students who soon will leave in the portals of this institution. They came here as toddlers, almost as toddlers, and today they are going transformed into confident young men. So far, they were leading a very sheltered life, protected, under constant advice, guidance, and even nagging of the teachers and the parents. But now, they will be on their own. They will stand on their own legs, face the whole world, face the challenges of life, the hard and tumble of life. They are going into a new world, a new setup, the world which is full of challenges, full of cutthroat competition, rivalry, mean shift, and chicanery. But I am very confident that they will be able to face them all, because whatever I know of my teachers, I think we have prepared them well to face these challenges of life. Therefore, it is an important day in our lives as well, because we are happy that we are sending you after having accomplished our task. The society has entrusted us certain task, and that is to see that you are prepared to go, that you are prepared to leave this institution, and that way it is an important day in our lives. You have been prepared well. But then we are really sorry that you are leaving us. We are sad because over the years we have grown fond of you. Let me tell you that we have always liked you. We have always loved you. It's true, we are like gardeners. A teacher has been compared with a gardener. A gardener does a bit of weeding out, a bit of pruning. In the process, he may hurt the plant, but his main interest is to see that the plant grows in a healthy manner. And that was our desire always. If in that process, if we have hurt some of you, please accept that it was done in the best interest of you all. Well, I'm personally, I was personally attached to some of you because I was teaching you, and I had monitored your progress. And believe me, I have a very high opinion about you. Present class 12 was certainly much better than the previous ones. Very good. Well, it is customary to say a few words of advice. I have got only one thing to say, that whatever career you choose, whatever vocation you choose, it must be your choice. You must take part in the decision-making process. Another thing which I will say is that most of us do not get our first choice. Most of us do not get our first preference, whether it's a question of marriage or it's a question of service. I could not get the first service that I wanted. I cannot say about my wife because I fear that somebody will sneak. Well, let me tell you, we have got to make the best of what we have got. We have got to be satisfied with what we have got. All of us do not get the first choice. We have to be satisfied with the second choice, the third choice. It is not important to be an engineer or a doctor. It is not important to be what you wanted to be. What is important is whatever you have become, try to excel in that. You will, whatever vocation you have chosen, try to do well. The important thing is to excel in whatever you are doing. Well, it's again customary to ask for some Guru Dakshina. I'll ask one Guru Dakshina from you, which I think is even more difficult than what Dronacharya asked from his famous student, Dammam. I'll ask only one thing, provided you can give it to me. and that is be loyal to the job that you're doing. Be sincere to yourself. If you are true to yourself, if you are sincere to yourself, I think you have won the battle of life. Loyalty like charity begins at home. Be loyal to yourself, to your parents, to the school, and ultimately you will be loyal to the country. Be loyal to the profession that you do. I don't want to give long advice, but I'll only say that be loyal to yourself. And if you are that, I think you have given me my Guru Dakshina. I also take this opportunity of thanking class 11 students for having organized this farewell party in honor of class 12 students. It's an excellent tradition, and we must part with love and affection with each other. I think every year there is an improvement, all-round improvement. I expect even a shade better performance from the present class 11 when they go to class 12. I really thank them for having invited us all. Lastly, on behalf of all my colleagues and on behalf of myself, I offer my best wishes to all the class 12 students. May they live long, may they flourish and prosper. That's my only prayer. May God bless them.
Kapoor, Siddharth Sahu and Sandeep Krishnan from 12A. Habib Mustafa, Raza Rizvi from 12B. Muhammad Anis Abdul Rahman and Nikhil from 11B. Viroz Matthew and Swagat Shetty from 11A. I now invite our principal to light the candles. Now we move on to the oath-taking ceremony. The boys of 11 are requested to repeat the oath after me. We, the boys of class 11 of IIS Dammam, do hereby solemnly pledge to uphold, honor and preserve the principles and ideals this glorious institution stands for. I will strive to continue and improve upon the great traditions of honesty, integrity, and sense of responsibility. I will refrain from any activity that might bring shame on this institution. I will not rest until I have utilized the last bit of my capabilities to enhance the glory of this institution and of the great nation. Now the boys of 12 will pass on the candles of goodwill, honor, integrity, and brotherhood to their successors. Captain Nidal Gafoor will assist him. Now I request everyone to take their seats.
Next on line, we have a wide variety of entertainment programs. So sit back and, as they say on MTV, enjoy. First on the list, we have an awesome song for Matthew, along with Sean and Robin to play the tune. We now have the Mr. IIS Personality Contest.
Oh Lord.
So I now pass on the mic to Numani and Vipin.
Good afternoon to everyone from myself, Mohammed Namani, myself, Vivin. In view with the tradition, up on stage, contestant number 1, Aju Joseph. Contestant number 2, Sharif Jamal. Contestant number 3, Khalid. Contestant number 4, A.B. Vinod. Contestant number 5, J.B. Sam George. Contestant number 6, Fahad Abdullah. Contestant number 7, Nidal Gafoor. Contestant number 8, Arsalan. Contestant number 9, Santosh Iyer. Contestant number 10, Farhan Amjad. Contestant number 11, Tamsil Aziz. Contestant number 12, Sam Matthew. Contestant number 13, Wasim Rizvi. Contestant number 14, Bashiruddin Sufi. And contestant number 15, Imroz Adib. These 15 handsome youngsters will be scrutinized by a panel of judges which include Dr. B.M. Leher and Mr. Nazir Malikulam.
Everyone, and they're going to decide over the 15 people chosen. And I'm chosen to have a second candlelight in.
In their respective positions, let's get rolling. First, let me sum up the rules of the contest. The contest is divided into 3 rounds. In each round, each contestant will be asked one question and given 30 seconds of time to answer. Remember, the question will be repeated only once.
I request contestant number 1 to step towards the mic, please. Do you think that humor plays an important role in life? I repeat, do you think that humor plays an important role in life?
Humans, we are all humans. I mean, if we are not humans, then we are nothing but animals.
Humor.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Humor?
because without humor, I mean, it will be like all gloomy, all sad faces everywhere. At least once in a blue moon, you have to laugh, smile, to make others happy at least. If you want to go to if you want a promotion or something, you need little humor or something to, I mean, impress your boss, something like that. So I think humor plays a very important role in our life. Thank you.
Which, in your opinion, is more important for the country? Unity between the citizens or honesty in the politicians, and why?
I think honesty in the politicians is more important, because when the politicians are honest, and consequently the citizens will follow their honest politicians and they will be honest too. And when the citizens are honest, the country will be honest and the country will progress only if all the citizens are honest and they do their duty properly.
Here's a question. Are you an optimist, a pessimist, or a realist? And why?
Well, in normal life, I am quite a pessimist because it gives a positive approach. It gives a positive approach to life. Just wait. I am a pessimist because it gives a positive approach to life. I think negatively, but I also have all the positive aspects in my mind. So thinking pessimist, you are always taking care of the dangers that you have. So I would like to be a pessimist here.
Which do you think assumes more importance for a musician? Music or the music video, and why? Which do you think assumes more importance for a musician?
It's an important role. Has to know what he is playing, and the musician should enlighten or should enlighten the audience, and for that he has to be well informed with the music or the music that is changing.
So that the war ends as fast as possible, so that the injury is the least among both the sides. Thank you.
Coming next is Father. Which do you think is more necessary to be a leader? Character or effective and quick thought that your best friend was saying bad things about you? What would you do?
First of all, good morning. Well, if my best friend was saying bad things about me, well, that may be for my improvement. He's my friend, my best friend. Maybe these are the bad things, the little bad things that are spoiling my character. He is correcting them. But in fact, I think he should say it on my face so that I do improve. And whoever my best friend is, who is trying to do this, will say it on my face. I want to improve anyway. Thank you.
First, and then try to please the rest of them. Thank you.
Next contestant, Farhan Amjad. Your question is, what do you think?
In new technological terms, it may become easier. Improvement in technology will help India take it out of its ditch, that is the third world country. Thank you.
Request contestant number 11, Tamsil Aziz, to step forward.
I guess I'll be Dilip Kumar because I guess he's quite famous throughout the world for his acting skills.
A world-famous personality under constant media scrutiny, or an ordinary person free of all pressures, and why?
Well, in my opinion, I would be an ordinary person because our country is full of ordinary persons.
Thank you. One of your belongings with you, what would it be and why?
Or a completely safe life with no risks, and why?
What brings to your mind? by calling contestant number 2, Shari Jamal.
Don't worry. Spy, private conversation, KGB. I'm getting you, don't worry. We got 42 minutes. Mr. IES. I'm saving my phone.
Our Director of Studies, Mr. Saran Cherian, to the stage to ground
Good afternoon, young men, honored guests, and my dear students of 11th. You put up an excellent show. I really enjoyed every moment of it. Very systematic. Congrats. To my 12th boys, you may be wondering 5-6 years from now where you will be, what you will be doing. It all depends upon the resolution you take today. It's very important you have a goal in life and a vision for the future. You will be successful if your efforts are harnessed with noble thoughts. Be systematic, pay attention to your studies. I've just received your hall tickets. I'll be giving it to you on Saturday. Make use of every moment you have till you finish your examinations. Definitely, your efforts will bear fruit. I'm quite sure of it. You are excellent boys, well behaved, innocent, and hardworking. I'm sure.
Good afternoon. Good news for you. I'm not going to make a speech. My desire to share with you a few words was very cleverly prevented by Santosh Iyer, because he indirectly told me, you talk too much. Well, I am grateful to him for his message, and I shall try to tell more rather than speak more or talk. Let me share with you something straight from my heart. I must say, true, because today's performance was far better from what it used to be in the previous years. This is not only true about today's performance, the whole years, your response has been exemplary. I know there have been moments where our relations, our rapport was not very comfortable. There have been occasions where we had to be very strict. We had to tell you unpleasant things. But I must say, on the whole, you have really made good impressions, and this will be a very good legacy to the coming groups, the class level. I'm sure they will try to emulate your example and will try to do much better. Administrators, managers, and people who lead in various walks of life. Our best wishes are with you, and as an appreciation of your performance throughout the year, let me ask the class 11 students to give them a round of big applause. Thank you very much. Keep up the good show.
Now we have some mementos for our dear seniors as tokens of our love. And so I request the following boys to come forward one by one and collect them from their respective class teachers. Now I request Mr. Lawrence Verghese and Mr. Shafiq Ahmed to distribute gifts. The following boys of 12A are requested to come on stage. Adu Joseph, Arsalan Altaf, Abdul Rahman, Abhilash V. Philip, Asad Ali, A.B. Vinod, Benson John, Fahad Abdullah, Fahad Abdul Qadir, Fahad Shabir Haddadi, Farhan Amjad, George B. Alexander, Jerry Sam George, John Nabil Joseph, Imrose, Khalid Nazir Desai, Nidal Kapoor, K. Prasanna, Rabin George, Sandeep Gurchan, Santosh S. Iyer, and Dennis Dominic. Fahad Yusuf, right? Habib Mustafa, Imroz Adeeb, Mohammad Asrar Rahman, Mohammad Bashiruddin Sufi, Nimish Abraham, Naseem Farooq, Raza Rizvi, Sayyid Wasim Rizvi, Sam Matthew, Shamsuddin Sheikh, Tamsil Kartame, Now I request Mr. Lawrence Verghese to say a few words.
In improving the standard, improving the discipline of our section, and I'm very proud to say in front of all our administration, all our authorities. Boys, wherever you go, keep it up, and this is only my humble submission that don't bow your head in front of others, but you should be in the right track, right path, then nobody ever will be able to pull you, and you will be reaching the height which you are aiming for. And I thank my authorities, my vice principal and principal and director of studies to give me support and all moral cooperation to guide my students to this level that I can stand in before you with my head high. And I wish all the Jotala students once again a very best of luck in their future endeavors. And also I wish the present 11th class students a very best of luck when they come to 12th standard, and I wish them very good company with me in 12th standard. Wish you also all the best, and thank you.
Principal? Sorry. Esteemed Principal, Honorable Vice Principal, respected Director of Studies, lovable Registrar, very worthy colleagues, and the last but not the least, precious wealth of my nation. Good afternoon to everybody, very good afternoon. In fact, we are here our gathering is explicit. Normally we don't speak on certain occasions. It's my first time that we are addressing you on a fair birthday, because my heart is heavy. May I remind you one thing, that this school IIS Dammam is not a flattery, but I have been to many schools, more than a dozen. It's really an embodiment of development of human resources through various activities, and one of them is the assembly conducted by students. Secondly, the school has been trying to achieve universal targets of academic excellence and extracurricular activities, which are very few examples are there. And accordingly, my own hobby is there to achieve 3 Ds: decency, decorum, and discipline of my students, which I have been since vigilant, very vigilant, I have achieved it. Though my introduction might be little unfriendly, it has got 2 reasons. That my face is unfriendly, I can't help it. Secondly, I have always seen you in my future mirror, not as a student of class 11 or class 12. I have seen you in the future prestigious or dignified personnel. Like you might have seen the, dignified personality. What I expect from him, not a poor performance, not the lacking of the sense of responsibility, not a lackadaisical attitude, not a nonchalant attitude. And thank God I have achieved it. So I would like to just give you a few examples. I've always placed you before the future mirror. What will you be in future? A dignified personality, a person of high managerial ability, maybe, or an accountant of vision, an administrator of foresight and honesty, a teacher of dedication and commitment, a doctor of self-sacrificing nature, a journalist of the vividity of description and the brevity of language, an officer of sound integrity, and high sense of responsibility. This I always tried to inculcate. That was the reason that why you felt my interaction little unfriendly. Now this, my target as a class teacher was not only the 12th B. You are equally important with the 12th B, 12th A, 11th A, and 11th B. You are equally good to me. And don't mistake me, I really love you from the inner core of my heart. I told you that my face might be unfriendly. I can't help it. But it's a reality. And may I tell you a few things more, just I won't exceed the limit. Our Supremo, Group Captain Muhammad Anwar says, achieve your goal slowly and gradually. The second in command, Mr. M.C. Sebastian says, is to conquer. Now these rules are golden, are platinum, are silver. I can't assess that. But they have been applicable. They have been practicable to all walks of life from the time immemorial. I also acted upon this whole IES Dammam. I repeat once more, 12B is one and only one class of whole IES Dammam. We have adhered the full drums of the school uniform, including the black shirts. Yeah. 5 students of 12B in succession have been part and parcel of almost all special assemblies of this school. 4 students of 12B have been placed with us in different